But now I want to speak to my party. I am not running to be brought into the fold. I am not running to sit at the cool kids table. I'm running because the cool kids have gotten too comfortable with the shrinking table that's increasingly only addressing their needs and sells out the interests of the communities that they represent. As a partisan, you should want leaders who understand the assignment and are willing to publicly fight for our stated values. That's how you organize. That's how you educate. And most importantly, that's how you win elections. I'll give you an example. In this most recent tax fight, Democrats rolled over for a regressive tax bill that was a multi-billion-dollar Christmas giveaway to the wealthy while making life even more expensive for the working people who just rejected us electorally, in part because of inflation. I hear naysayers who whine and say, well, Republicans were going to pass the bill anyway, what do you want me to do? Stand on principle, make a case, fight the fight, but Democrats gave up. They gave in, and I might add, not to be negative, that both of my opponents in this race, either one of them voted for it, and the other one said that they would. And while they think that they're playing 4D chess, while Democrats in the legislature and the super minority that they've gotten very comfortable in think that they're playing 4D chess, the communities that they were elected to serve, to advocate for, to represent, got screwed. This was not an ingenious strategy. This was emblematic of a party, of a system, of a state where politicians do not work for the people. They work for the moneyed interests who paid for them. This is not about being idealistic. If you actually care about the long-term sustainability of our party, if you care about competitiveness, if you care about one day being in the majority, about electing a governor, then you should care about the lack of a fight on the part of our current leadership. When Jeff Landry introduced that godforsaken tax proposal, Democrats should have been crisscrossing the state, explaining the dangers of regressive taxation. We should have hung this bill around the proverbial neck of Republicans and made clear that this is the sort of crony capitalism that we were exactly elected to fight against. And yet, Democrats cave because they're comfortable in the minority. They're comfortable with their little slice of personal power. They like having titles. They like being recognized around town. They like going to receptions and parties. And if all they have to do is play nice in that seemingly un-air-conditioned building from time to time to keep their grip on increasingly shrinking amounts of power, they will do it. Republicans have been playing Democrats in this state for years, and Democrats go along with it because the ones who get elected aren't independent enough to challenge a system we've all grown up with. But I know we can do better.